Hey guys, what's up? Christy Deer here. Happy Tuesday. Oh yeah, it's Tuesday. How's it going? Just wanted to come in here and talk about how you can shift out of a funk if you're just having one of those days, you're having one of those moments, you feel like the money's not coming in, the business isn't coming in, and even though I'm on my personal page, if you don't own your own business, maybe you're just having one of those days and you're feeling like nothing's working out. You seem to just, the bills are piling up. Maybe you don't like where you are in your career right now. Maybe you feel like you're having struggles with the kids, your family, whatever it is, and you just feel like you're kind of in a funk, okay? So I just want to talk about how to shift out of that really easily. Hi, welcome, come on in, join the party. I want to talk about how to shift out of that really easily. First of all, I want to say that I get in those funks. I get in those times where I feel like, oh my goodness, maybe things aren't working out, or you know, I'm trying to think of an example. When I feel like I start running these stories in my head that maybe it's not possible, or maybe things aren't going to work out, or maybe the day isn't going as planned. And so here's the reason why people start getting in a funk, why they start getting in a bad mood. And what happens when you're there is you just attract more of that stuff into your life. I mean, it's just piling up. Have you ever noticed that when you're thinking about what's going wrong in your career, or if you're an entrepreneur with your business, with not having the clients or not having the money, have you ever noticed that you seem to get more bills in the mail and you seem to get more stuff popping up in your life that you don't want? Yeah, right? So what we think about, we manifest, we attract. So it could be easy sometimes to stay there because of the stories that we tell ourselves. We start saying, hey, I'm not good enough. It's not working out. Oh, I don't have any clients. I knew I couldn't build that business. See, the money's not showing up. Oh, look at all these bills. It's just evidence it's not possible. Hey, but what's happening is it's not true. None of that is true. It's true if you make it true. It's true if you make it true. Here's something really important that I just did a live video in a group for that I'm speaking at in Miami. I just did a live video. Here's the thing, guys. Your mind is a tool, you're the boss. Did you hear that? Your mind is a tool, you're the boss. And so when our mind starts saying all these stories and starts saying, oh, it's not possible, look at all these bills, you're not enough, nothing works out for you, I guess you just can't have the money, that's just how friends are. They just don't, they just stab you in the back. When you start listening to all those stories, they're not true. They're just stories you're telling yourself. When you start listening to them and you start applying them to your life, you notice how your life really isn't that as joyful or peaceful as you want it to be, right? So the first thing to know is that your mind is a tool, you're the boss. And you can get control over your thoughts and what you're telling yourself. So a lot of people struggle because they're thinking about themselves, what's not working out, why they're not having the success. Maybe they're even comparing themselves to other people. You feel really great about your life, you feel great about your day, and you're like, yeah. And then you get on social media and you go, all right. And maybe it kind of hits you, you're like, oh, they're doing better. I thought I was doing good. They're doing so much better. Never mind. So, you get into comparisonitis, and the other thing is, that's just a story. That's just a story, right? So I came on here to show you, to just tell you how to kind of shift out of those funks. We all get them. We all have those stories. We all have the fear and self-doubt. The difference is between somebody who continues to create success, and you might see, people that you follow continue to create success, to continue to have clients, to continue to have the money show up for them, is not because they're just perfect and they never have anything go on in their life. No, it's because they get control over their thoughts, over their mind, over the stories they tell themselves, and they've learned how to retrain their brain to think differently. That's the difference, guys. The people who stay stuck and miserable, attracting back everything they don't want, is because they allow their mind to control them. They stay stuck in their stories. They believe it's real, and they continue to play out that life. Bottom line. Thanks, girl. Thank you. Yes. And there is a learning curve. Yes. Yes. So when you talk about social media, it can be your best friend or your worst enemy, just how you play it. For me, it's been amazing because I have clients all over the world. I can say I'm an international coach now because of Facebook. Yay, thank you, Facebook. But you have to stay focused on your goals. You have to know that you're enough. You have to believe you're enough. You have to get control over your mindset, guys. That's why it's so important. If you're like, why is she always talking about mindset? Well, it's because that can make you or break you in your life or business. Bottom line, I don't care how much education you have or how many courses or classes you have taken. If your head isn't in the game, if your thoughts are all out of whack, if you're telling yourself how awful you are, how stupid you are, and how you can't do anything, kaput. That's where you are. Kaput. That is the most important thing to get control of, guys. The most important. That's why in any coaching programs, courses, the great ones, they're going to start with mindset. They're always going to start with getting your mindset under control before they give you any business principles on how to grow your business. I mean, that is number one. You got to clear out. My money boot camp, we clear like weeks of clearing limiting beliefs and old stories. I mean, we clear it. And I just got an email from somebody, and she said that we're in our third week of my Abundantly You Money boot camp, and then we're doing one-on-one too. And she did some tapping. We came across a belief. She did some tapping, and guess what? Right after our call, she got a discovery call application. So, bam, that's how fast it shows up. Once you do the mindset work, man, it's a game changer. I wish they taught this in schools. I wish everybody knew this. I am teaching my kids this. My kids know all about mindset. They know about passive income. They're creating it right now at 16 and 15. They're creating passive income, okay? So I'm teaching them this. Mindset is huge. Create passive income. Have multiple streams of income. You can do whatever you set your mind to. It's a whole nother story, but they've got to teach this in schools. Maybe I should go in and teach this in schools. Come on, kids. Believe in yourself, and you could be anything you want to be. Don't listen to the stories. Don't listen to the negative self-talk. It's not you. It's not you, okay? And here's the thing. When we condition our minds to think a certain way, those neural pathways are strengthened, and it's really easy to think like that. You have to retrain your brain to be conditioned to think differently to have a different outcome. What's the definition of insanity? Bingo! Doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different outcome. Gotta do something different. Which, in this case, you've got to think differently. Hey, that's not working. I needed to think differently. Right? Oh, thank you, girl. Preach it. Yes. Changed my life. Awesome. Yes. Mindset. Okay. So let me get to how to shift out of this funk. Change your state. So if you're sitting here thinking about, if you're not feeling good, if you're having a funk, if you're having an off day, if you are thinking nothing's working out for you, if you've got all these stories going on in your head that, remember, not really true, they're just stories, and you can change it, okay? Most people listen to the stories. They're like, that's right. Who am I? Yeah, but you gotta be like, whatever, I am not listening to that. I am a child of God, and I can create abundance, and I can live my dreams, and I can show up fully, and I have a mission and a passion and a purpose, and I can do anything I set my mind to, as God's on my side. And I am not going to listen to anything that's going to bring me down. It is not happening in this house. It's not happening. So, if you were to talk like that to yourself and install different ways of thinking, I want you to just imagine what your life would look like. Hey, girl, I know. I miss you too. Hey, Helene, what's up? I'm excited today. I'm pumped. I'm just pumped. Can you guys feel the love? Can you feel the energy? So change your state. Change your state. If you're in a funk, you feel like things aren't working out, think about what you're thinking about, what you're focusing on. What are you thinking about? What are you focusing on? Are you telling yourself all the ways you can't or all the ways you can't? Real easy. Couple of ways to change your state. Real easy. Think about something you appreciate. Think about your kids. Think about your spouse. Think about that loved one in your life. Think about your family. Think about the roof over your head, how you're able to just run down the street and grab food. A lot of people can't do that. So change your state. Get your focus off of you and, and the stories you're telling yourself about things that aren't going right, and just focus on and appreciate something. Think about something you appreciate in your life. Okay? So here's a big thing though. I'm not telling people to ignore problems. If you have some things going on in life, some consistent patterns and problems showing up, get support, get a mentor, figure that out. There's no reason why anyone has to live a life that they don't want to live. There is no reason, unless you just want to live unhappily, then that's your choice, but there's no reason why you have to. Get support on that. But to just, right away, learning this one tip, if you're feeling in a funk, start awareness. What am I thinking about? All right. And then start thinking about something you appreciate. What really helps me is my kiddos. I've got a 16, 15, and 9-year-old. My kiddos. I love them. It makes me feel good. It makes me feel really successful. I'm a mom to these kiddos, and I have an amazing husband, my family, my husband, my kiddos. It's I really appreciate them. Hey guys, come on in. I love live video. It's great. Do you guys have any questions for me? I do love questions for sure. So, to recap, if you're just joining, my hair's kind of bugging me today. I'm getting it done tomorrow. I cannot wait. It's going to look so much better. It does right now. Okay, but there's fine. To just recap real fast, I know I said a lot in here. I do like to talk if you didn't know that by now about me. But just start thinking about what you're thinking about. Refocus your thoughts and think about something you appreciate in your life. Okay? You've got to, your mind is a tool, you're the boss. I'm saying that over and over because I don't know if a lot of people really realize that. I didn't know that for years. And I attracted back a lot of stuff I didn't want in my life, and it continued to show up for me. And I was like, oh, this isn't working. I need to change. So I got support. I changed. I figured it out. So think about what you're thinking about. Start retraining your brain to think differently. What's really, really amazing is what's going on outside in our outer world is a reflection of what's going on in our inner world. So if you're not liking all this out here, this is where it changes. It doesn't change with changing him, changing her, changing this, changing that. Trying to fix everything on the outside. It's all going on in here. Okay, once you master the inner game of wealth, and that's a lot of what I talk about with my clients, like money blocks, because most people don't make the money that they desire. It's because of money blocks. It's because of the stories and the stuff they're telling them. But once you master the inner game, once you really work on yourself, everything starts to shift. Where it's, money's coming into your life more easily. I have a lot of clients that just have money coming in the mail to them. Like, really, seriously. If you're on here, share your story. I don't know if you are. Katie's one of them. Just having money show up in different ways. The check from like a refund from something. Should even know about. So things just shift in your life. You become not only a money magnet, but a magnet to health, happiness, love, joy. Your life starts shifting. You feel a lot better. A lot better. Yay. So there you go. There's my tip for today. Happy Tuesday. And remember, connect with me more. Come over, hang out with me come over to my website. I have some really cool freebies over there. I have some free affirmation audios, which I believe that tab is under. Let me check on this real fast, just so you know. I'm getting a lot of good feedback for my affirmation audios. They're totally free. There's 3 of them. And you can listen to them daily. It's under, where is it? Oh, it's under testimonials on my website, KristiDear.com. KristiDear.com. There you go. And it's under testimonials, free wealth and abundance affirmations. There's 3 of them. Money manifesting, wealth and abundance, and client attraction. Boom. Under the Work With Me tab, I have free money mindset workshop. I'm going to share with you the 3 steps that took my business to $28,000 in a few weeks as an online coach. Yes, you'll want to hear this. Super cool. You can use these same principles today. Then I also have a $27 Magnetize Your Money course, and I am so excited about that. So I have those resources too on how to become a magnet for money and start using simple but advanced law of attraction techniques that I use and my clients use to start bringing in more money and really change how you feel about money, because that's when you either repel it or attract it. You've got to change how you start feeling about money. So I have all those resources on my website. Come check out some freebies. And if you're like, yes, Kristi, I want to change my money story. And if you're ready for that, do the $27. You get my 97 Debt Smasher course with that. You get worksheets, you get audio, and you get 2 more affirmations. Hello, there you go, $27. That's like less than a nice dinner. It's not less than a nice steak, right? To change your money story and change your life, less than a nice steak, you can get that course and eat filet mignon every night if you like. Right? Hello. Okay. So there we go. There are my tips. Hi. If you're just joining, I'm about to finish up and can watch this again. I basically was just talking about when you're in a funk, how to shift out, how to really start thinking about what you're thinking about, and how to start appreciating what's in your life right now. Yeah, pretty cool. Like that. I hope you all have a wonderful Tuesday, a very happy Tuesday. I have to go finish getting my kids ready for back to school. Yeah, school. Who's with me? Who's a mom out there? Hey, back to school. Sorry, love you kids, but it'd be nice. Okay. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and thanks for watching, and connect with me over on my website, KristiDear.com. Catch you later.